Did you know this coin changed history? Let's explore why. Here's what makes this coin a collector's dream, and how you can find one too. Today, we're uncovering the secrets of the 1985 United States quarter dollar, a coin with a face value of just 25 cents but a potential market value of millions. Stay with us as we explore its rich history, rare features, and what makes it one of the most sought-after treasures in coin collecting. The Washington Quarter Series began in 1932 to honor George Washington, the first President of the United States. Designed by John Flanagan, this coin was meant to replace the Standing Liberty Quarter and commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. Little did anyone know that decades later, specific coins in this series, like the 1985 quarter, would become legendary among collectors. On the obverse of the 1985 quarter, we see the iconic portrait of Washington, flanked by the word Liberty at the top and the phrase, "In God We Trust," to the left. This timeless design symbolizes the values of freedom and faith that define the American spirit. Flipping the coin over, the reverse features a bold and majestic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows. Above it, the words, "United States of America," and below, "Quarter Dollar." This powerful imagery serves as a reminder of strength and vigilance in safeguarding the nation. 1985 was an unforgettable year in American history. President Ronald Reagan was leading the nation through an era of economic growth and international diplomacy. Technology was advancing rapidly, with the introduction of the first version of Microsoft Windows, and pop culture was thriving with iconic films and music events like Back to the Future and Live Aid. Amidst all this excitement, millions of quarters were being minted, including the now famous 1985 quarter dollar. The 1985 quarter was struck at two major facilities, the Philadelphia Mint, identified by its lack of a mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked with a small d. While these coins were mass-produced, certain rarities have emerged, turning an ordinary quarter into a collector's dream. So, what makes the 1985 quarter so special? Let's break it down into three key factors that drive its value. Mint errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting. In the case of the 1985 quarter, errors like double die obverse, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies can make these coins incredibly valuable. These errors occur during the minting process, and their rarity makes them highly desirable to collectors. Condition plays a significant role in a coin's value. Collectors seek coins in near-perfect condition, graded as mint state 65 or higher. A 1985 quarter in MS 67 or MS 68 condition can sell for thousands of dollars at auction. In fact, a flawless example could reach record-breaking prices. The 1985 quarter isn't just a coin, it's a piece of history. Its design, craftsmanship, and connection to a transformative era in American history make it a must-have for any serious collector. Here's the part that everyone's talking about: did a 1985 quarter really sell for $4 million? The answer is yes. While this price reflects an exceptional coin with unique errors and perfect grading, it shows just how high collectors are willing to go for rare and extraordinary coins. Even if your quarter doesn't reach this level, it could still be worth hundreds or thousands depending on its condition and rarity. If you're lucky enough to own a 1985 quarter, here's how to evaluate its potential value. Examine it closely. Look for errors, mint marks, and overall condition. Check the mint mark. Coins from the Denver Mint will have a D, while Philadelphia coins have no mint mark. 3 ***. Protect the coin ***. Store it in a protective holder to prevent scratches and tarnish. Get it appraised ***. Use professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and grade your coin. Coin collecting is more than a hobby, it's a treasure hunt that connects us to history and culture. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the thrill of discovering a valuable coin like the 1985 quarter is unparalleled. Could your pocket change hold a fortune? Don't miss the opportunity to uncover a hidden treasure. Check your quarters today, who knows, you might just have a 1985 quarter worth millions. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories and valuable tips. Together, let's unlock the secrets of coin collecting. Next, 1995 1 cent United States of America today. Today's episode is dedicated to a coin that's been turning heads in the numismatic world, the 1995 Lincoln 1 cent coin. On the surface, it may seem like just another penny, but it holds a secret that could make it worth millions. Let's explore the story behind this extraordinary coin. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American currency since its debut in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin became the first U.S. currency to feature a president's portrait. Over the years, the penny has seen various design changes, but in 1995, something remarkable happened that turned an everyday coin into a sought-after collector's item. Now, you're probably wondering, why is the 1995 penny so valuable? Well, there are a few reasons. This rare error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice slightly off-center, creating a doubling effect on the text. Limited high-grade examples. While millions of these coins were minted, only a handful have been found in pristine, uncirculated condition. Collector demand. Errors like the double die make these coins highly desirable, driving up their value to unbelievable heights. In 1995, pennies were minted at 3 key locations: Philadelphia no mint mark, Denver marked with a D, San Francisco proof coins marked with an S. Each mint produced millions of coins, but the most valuable ones are those with the famous double die error. This error primarily occurred on pennies from the Philadelphia Mint. You heard that right, $20 million. Coins with the 1995 double die error in near-perfect condition, graded MS 68 or higher, can fetch jaw-dropping prices at auctions. For example, in a famous numismatic auction, one such penny sold for over $25,000. If your coin has an exceptional backstory or a historical tie, its value could skyrocket even further. Want to know if your 1995 penny is a rare treasure? Here's a simple step-by-step guide. Look at Liberty and In God We Trust. If you notice any doubling, you're in luck. Inspect the condition. Coins without scratches, wear, or discoloration are worth much more. Look for proof coins. If you have a 1995 penny, it's a proof coin. These are highly sought after for their sharp details. Get it graded. Send your coin to a professional service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade and authentication. The Lincoln penny isn't just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of American history. From children saving their first pennies to collectors amassing valuable sets, this humble coin has touched countless lives. The 1995 penny, in particular, reminds us of the surprises that can be hidden in plain sight. Want to start your own treasure hunt? Here are some tips. Always inspect your pennies when shopping or counting your spare change. Visit coin shops. Local coin dealers may have 1995 pennies you can examine. Join online auctions. Platforms like eBay often list error coins for sale. Attend coin shows. These events are treasure troves for rare finds. The 1995 1 cent coin is proof that treasures can be hidden in the most unexpected places. With a little patience and a sharp eye, you could uncover a piece of history worth millions. Imagine the life-changing moment of discovering that your everyday penny is actually worth $20 million. So, start digging through your coin jars and wallets. You never know what you might find. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey into the world of the 1995 1 cent coin. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing coin stories. Who knows? The next rare treasure could be in your pocket right now. Until next time, happy collecting. Next, 1984 1 cent United States of America today. Imagine holding a simple penny that could be worth thousands, even millions, of dollars. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1984 United States 1-cent coin, a coin with a face value of just 1 cent but a hidden potential worth far more. From its history to its collectible value and the rare errors that make it truly unique, this is a story you don't want to miss. So grab your old coin jar, it's time to hunt for treasure. Let's rewind to 1984. The US was thriving, with Ronald Reagan leading the nation in groundbreaking events shaping history. That year, the US Mint produced billions of 1-cent coins, commonly known as Lincoln Memorial cents. But what makes the 1984 penny so special? It's a coin that tells the story of America's resilience, its industrial might, and its cultural legacy. The design of the 1984 penny, created by Victor David Brenner, had already been a staple of American coinage for 75 years. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln, the nation's 16th president, while the reverse depicts the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing unity and freedom. But hidden among the billions of coins minted that year are rare varieties and mint errors that collectors would pay top dollar to own. The 1984 penny might seem ordinary, but its value lies in its rarity, especially in pristine condition. Millions of these coins were produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, but finding one that has survived decades without scratches, tarnish, or wear is incredibly rare. In circulated condition, a 1984 penny is typically worth just 1 cent. However, in uncirculated or mint state condition, its value can skyrocket. A high-grade 1984 penny, graded MS67 by PCGS, sold at auction for over $3,500, and that's just the start. Certain errors and varieties, like the famous double-ear penny, have fetched even higher prices, with some examples exceeding $5,000. Now, let's talk about the crown jewel of 1984 pennies, the double-ear error. This rare variety occurs when the coins die, a stamp used to imprint the design, slightly shifts during production, causing Lincoln's ear to appear doubled. This subtle yet striking error has become one of the most sought-after varieties in the numismatic world. Collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars for a well-preserved example of this error. So, the next time you're sorting through your change, keep an eye out for any unusual details on Lincoln's profile. It could be the difference between a 1-cent coin and a $5,000 treasure. While the double-ear error is the most famous, it's not the only mistake worth big money. Here are a few other mint errors that can make your 1984 penny incredibly valuable. Off-center strikes asterisk. If the coin's design appears misaligned, with part of the blank space visible, you could be holding a rare and valuable error. Die cracks asterisk. Tiny cracks in the die can leave raised lines on the coin, which are highly collectible. BIE errors asterisk. Named for the appearance of a small line or chip that creates the illusion of the letters BIE in the word liberty. These errors can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on their condition and rarity. So, how can you tell if your 1984 penny is worth more than face value? Here's a quick guide. Inspect closely asterisk. Use a magnifying glass to check for errors like doubling, cracks, or unusual markings. Check the mint mark asterisk. Look for the letter P or D near the date, indicating where the coin was minted. Grade your coin asterisk. Coins with minimal wear and sharp details are graded higher and fetch better prices. Consult an expert asterisk. If you think you found something special, have it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. And remember, even a tiny difference in condition or detail can mean big money for collectors. Asterisk, did you know that some 1984 pennies have shattered records at auctions? The highest recorded sale for a 1984 penny was a jaw-dropping $6,000 for a coin in mint state condition with the double-ear error. These record-breaking sales highlight the importance of grading, condition, and rarity when it comes to determining a coin's value. With a face value of $50 million in circulation, the 1984 penny is more than just loose change, it's a piece of history waiting to be rediscovered. Could your next big discovery be sitting in your pocket or coin jar? The 1984 1-cent coin is proof that even the smallest treasures can hold incredible value. So, don't overlook those pennies, inspect them, research them, and maybe even send them in for grading. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1984 penny, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos about valuable coins and hidden treasures. And let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin? What's the most valuable penny in your collection? Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story. Yours might just be worth big money. Now 1997 Curter Dollar United States of America Rare Alert. Today, we're exploring the 1997 United States quarter dollar, a coin that holds not just historical significance but also incredible value. Yes, you heard that right, this seemingly ordinary quarter might just be worth millions of dollars. Stick around as we unravel its history, design, errors, and the reasons why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this piece of American treasure. The story of the 1997 quarter begins with the iconic Washington Quarter series, which debuted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1997, the quarter had become a cornerstone of American currency, used by millions in their daily lives. But what makes this particular year so special? 1997 marked the tail end of the classic Washington quarter design, as just 2 years later, the U.S. Mint launched the wildly popular state quarters program. This transition makes the 1997 quarter one of the last coins to feature the original eagle reverse design, symbolizing strength and freedom. For collectors, this historical significance adds an extra layer of appeal. The 1997 quarter stays true to its classic design. On the obverse, we see a detailed profile of George Washington, sculpted by the legendary John Flanagan. His stern expression reflects his role as a founding father and the first president of the United States. On the reverse, the majestic bald eagle spreads its wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch. This design represents America's strength in defense and its commitment to peace. Below the eagle, the word quarter dollar reminds us of its humble 25-cent face value, though we'll soon discover this coin is worth much more in the right circumstances. The 1997 quarter was struck at two major mints, the Philadelphia Mint, represented by the letter P, and the Denver Mint, represented by the letter D. In total, over 1.4 billion quarters were minted in 1997, making it a common coin at first glance. But here's the kicker, not all 1997 quarters are created equal. Rarity comes into play when we look at error coins, proof versions, and high-grade examples. Now let's get to the exciting part, errors. Coin errors are like winning the lottery for collectors. They're unintentional mistakes made during the minting process, and they make a coin unique and valuable. For the 1997 quarter, here are some of the most sought-after errors. Off-center strikes *. These occur when the coin blank isn't properly aligned in the press, resulting in part of the design being cut off. Depending on how off-center the strike is, these coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Doubled dies *. A classic favorite among collectors, doubled dies occur when the design is imprinted twice, creating a shadow-like effect. Look closely at the lettering or Washington's profile. If you spot doubling, you might be looking at a treasure. Clipped planchets *. These are coins with a portion missing due to errors during the blanking process. Such coins are rare and can command premium prices. Die cracks *. These fascinating errors create jagged lines or raised metal on the coin, giving it a one-of-a-kind appearance. Each of these errors can turn a 25-cent coin into a jackpot, with some selling for over $10,000 at auctions. Collectors know that condition is everything when it comes to determining a coin's value. Coins are graded on a 70-point scale, with 70 representing a flawless, uncirculated coin. Here's how the condition impacts the value of a 1997 quarter. A heavily circulated coin in average condition is worth about its face value, 25 cents. A lightly circulated coin might sell for a few dollars to collectors. But an uncirculated coin with a grade of MS65 or higher can fetch anywhere from $50 to $500, and then we have proof coins, special versions minted with extraordinary care. These coins have a mirror-like finish and are typically sold in collector sets. If you own a 1997 proof quarter, you could be holding a coin worth up to $1,000 or more. Here's where things get jaw-dropping. The rarest and most pristine 1997 quarters have shattered expectations at auctions. Coins with exceptional errors or perfect grades have sold for tens of thousands of dollars. The estimated market value of all 1997 quarters in circulation is a staggering $40 million. That's right, $40 million spread across the millions of coins still out there. So the next time you're handed a quarter as change, take a closer look. It could be worth a fortune. Want to find a valuable 1997 quarter? Follow these tips. Check for errors. Examine the coin carefully for off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. Inspect the mint mark. Look for the P or D to identify where it was minted. Assess the condition. Is it worn and scratched, or does it look brand new? Invest in tools. Use a magnifying glass, a digital scale, and a coin reference guide to aid your search. Get it graded. If you suspect your coin is valuable, send it to a professional grading service for certification. You can ensure that you don't miss out on a hidden treasure. So there you have it, the 1997 quarter dollar is more than just spare change. It's a piece of history, a potential jackpot, and a testament to the artistry of American coinage. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a keen eye for detail, every coin in your pocket could hold a hidden fortune. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1997 quarter, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories about valuable coins and collectibles. Who knows? The next coin we feature might be sitting in your wallet right now. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Now 1980 quarter dollars, United States of America. Today, we're uncovering the mystery and immense value of the 1980 United States quarter dollar, a coin you might just have in your pocket right now. Believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary piece of currency holds the potential to be worth millions. Yes, you heard that right, $3.2 million, to be exact. So, why is this coin so special? What makes it such a rare and valuable find? And most importantly, how can you identify one of these treasures? Stay with me, and I'll guide you through the fascinating history, the secrets behind its value, and everything you need to know about finding one of these rare gems. Let's get started. The 1980 quarter dollar was minted during a pivotal time in American history. This was an era defined by economic changes, rapid technological advancements, and iconic cultural shifts. These quarters became everyday tools of commerce, a reflection of a nation on the move. But beneath their common appearance lies an incredible story. The design of the 1980 quarter features the profile of George Washington, created by sculptor John Flanagan. This design dates back to 1932, commemorating the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. It's a timeless representation of American pride and heritage. Turn the coin over, and you'll see the majestic bald eagle with its wings spread wide, clutching arrows in its talons. This iconic symbol of strength and freedom has been a hallmark of U.S. coins for decades. In 1980, over 518 million quarters were minted across two facilities. The Philadelphia Mint. While this might sound like a lot, only a tiny fraction of these coins possess the qualities that make them worth big money today. Now, let's answer the $1 million, or should I say $3.2 million, question: what makes this coin so valuable? There are several key factors that contribute to its staggering worth. One of the most exciting things about coin collecting is discovering mint errors. These can include double dies, where parts of the design are stamped twice, or coins struck off-center, creating a unique and collectible look. Some 1980 quarters even have errors where they were struck on the wrong planchet, making them incredibly rare and sought after. Condition is king when it comes to coin collecting. Coins graded mint state 68 or higher, meaning they're nearly flawless, are considered the holy grail. Most 1980 quarters in circulation show wear and tear from decades of use, but finding one in pristine condition can make all the difference. Historical significance and low populations ***, collectors also value coins with historical significance and rarity. Even though millions were minted, very few high-grade 1980 quarters have survived. Those that do command top dollar at auctions. In fact, one exceptional 1980 quarter sold for an astonishing $3.2 million at auction. Imagine finding something like that in your pocket change, it's like hitting the jackpot. Let's talk about how you can identify a potentially valuable 1980 quarter. Here's what to look for. Mint mark ***, check the space under, "In God We Trust." If there's a D, it was minted in Denver. If there's no mint mark, it's from Philadelphia. Inspect the coin for scratches, discoloration, or wear. Coins in better condition are worth more, so keep an eye out for ones that look nearly brand new. Use a magnifying glass to search for any unusual details, like doubling on the letters, numbers, or designs. These subtle differences can dramatically increase the coin's value. Professional grading ***, consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A verified grade can significantly boost its value and make it more appealing to collectors. Ready to start your treasure hunt? Here's how you can improve your chances of finding a valuable 1980 quarter. Search your change ***, always check your pocket change and old coin jars, you never know what might be hiding in there. Explore antique shops ***, visit flea markets, thrift stores, and garage sales where you might find hidden treasures. Network with collectors ***, join online forums, social media groups, or local coin clubs to learn tips and tricks from experienced collectors. Buy rolls of quarters ***, purchase rolls from banks and search through them for rare finds, it's a favorite method among seasoned collectors. The 1980 United States quarter dollar is more than just a coin, it's a piece of history and, for some, a life-changing discovery. With a face value of $3.2 million, this humble quarter could be your ticket to financial freedom. So, what are you waiting for? Start checking your change, do your research, and keep an eye out for those hidden treasures. Remember, the next rare coin could be just a pocket away. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing stories from the world of rare coins. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Now 1991 quarter dollars United States of America. Today let's take a step back and look at the 1991 quarter dollar in more detail. While at first glance, this coin may seem like just another common quarter in circulation, its history and potential for value are extraordinary. The U.S. Mint has produced billions of quarters over the years, but only a few stand out as particularly valuable. In fact, many collectors specifically hunt for quarters from particular years, especially those like the 1991, due to their subtle variations and potential mint errors. For those who are familiar with the Washington Quarter series, this coin is just another addition to a long history of significant coins, but there's more to it than meets the eye. The 1991 Washington Quarter features the same classic design that's been used for decades, a portrait of George Washington on the front obverse and a majestic eagle on the back reverse. But this particular year is known for a few minting anomalies that could increase the coin's worth dramatically. If you were to just glance at this coin, you'd probably never realize its true potential, but this is the beauty of coin collecting, the hidden treasures waiting to be uncovered. The year 1991 was a transitional time in American history. The Cold War had officially ended, the Persian Gulf War was underway, and Bill Clinton was setting his sights on the White House for the upcoming election. But in terms of coinage, 1991 was a relatively standard year for the United States Mint. The quarter was released as part of the Washington Quarter series, a coin that has been in circulation for decades and remains one of the most iconic designs in U.S. history. However, as with all years in which mass quantities of coins are struck, there are bound to be errors. Whether caused by changes in the minting process, poor quality control, or other factors, these errors can make a coin extremely valuable if they're rare enough. The 1991 quarter dollar became famous in the world of coin collectors not just for its typical use in everyday transactions but because of a handful of unique mistakes that elevated its status in the collecting world. While the 1991 quarter wasn't intended to be a special or commemorative coin, its potential value is proof that anything can happen in the world of numismatics. As we dive deeper into the types of rare errors and varieties that make this coin so valuable, you'll start to understand why it's become such a coveted piece among collectors. Now, let's get into the real meat of why certain 1991 quarters are worth so much: the mint errors. The double die error ***. The most valuable error that collectors are looking for in the 1991 quarter is the double die error. But what does that mean? A double die error occurs when a coin is struck multiple times, resulting in a doubling of the design. Instead of a single, crisp image, you see a blurry or overlapping image, as if the coin has been stamped more than once. In the case of the 1991 quarter, the double die error is most noticeable on the reverse side, particularly in the inscription "E pluribus unum," the famous Latin phrase meaning, "out of many, one." On a normal quarter, this phrase appears clearly, but on a double die error, it may appear fuzzy, almost like it's been stamped twice. This error makes the coin highly sought after, and it can skyrocket the value of the quarter, especially if it's in excellent condition. The off-center strike. Another important error to keep an eye out for is the off-center strike. This happens when the metal planchet, or blank coin, is misaligned during the minting process. As a result, part of the design is missing or off-center. These coins often have an asymmetrical look that immediately tells you something is different. It might seem like an imperfection, but in the world of coin collecting, that's what makes them so valuable. A coin that's off-center is more rare, and its uniqueness can make it incredibly valuable to collectors who want to add rare and unusual pieces to their collections. So, if you come across a 1991 quarter where the image of George Washington looks shifted or there's a portion of the coin missing, you could be holding a valuable piece of U.S. coin history. The clipped planchet error. A clipped planchet error occurs when the metal used to create the coin is improperly cut before being struck. If the planchet is not completely round or it's missing part of the material needed for a full coin, the result is a coin with a clip or missing section. This error creates an intriguing look, and while many people may view it as a flaw, coin collectors consider it a rare and valuable mistake. The clip can occur in several ways, such as if the coin was struck too early or too late in the process, or if the planchet wasn't properly fed into the machine. If you're lucky enough to find a 1991 quarter with this clipped edge or a noticeable chunk missing from the design, hold on to it tight. It might just be worth far more than its face value. The rarity of a clipped planchet makes this coin one of the more highly sought-after variants among collectors. So, how do you spot a valuable 1991 quarter in your collection or in your pocket change? Let's break it down into simple steps that can help you quickly identify whether or not you might have something special. Inspect the lettering ***. Look closely at the lettering on the coin. If you notice any doubling or distortion of the letters, this could be a double die error. Check the alignment ***. Hold the quarter up and examine its alignment. If the coin appears to be off-center, you may have found a rare off-center strike. Look for missing metal ***. Turn the coin around and check for any clips or missing portions along the edges. A clipped planchet error is a surefire sign that the coin is raw. Examine the condition ***. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or damage. Coins in mint or near mint condition will be worth significantly more. Get a professional grading ***. If you think you found a rare quarter, it's always a good idea to send it in for professional grading. Companies like PCGS or NGC can evaluate your coin's condition and determine its true value. The price tag of $5.2 million might seem astronomical, but it all comes down to rarity, condition, and collector demand. In the world of coin collecting, rare mint errors are highly coveted, and when they are in pristine condition, their value skyrockets. The demand for rare coins, especially those with historical significance, is growing every year. In the case of the 1991 quarter, there are very few examples that have survived the test of time and minting errors. Add to that the excitement around owning a piece of U.S. history, and you can understand why this particular coin has been valued at such an impressive amount. Ultimately, if you have a 1991 quarter that falls into one of these error categories and it's in great condition, there's a very real chance it could be worth an astonishing amount of money. These coins are not just pieces of currency, they're works of art, and the story behind each rare find makes them even more specious. So, there you have it, the 1991 quarter dollar isn't just any old coin. Whether it's the result of a double die error, an off-center strike, or a clipped planchet, this coin has the potential to be worth millions of dollars. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare coins, you could be holding a treasure in your hands. Remember, coin collecting isn't just about finding valuable coins, it's about understanding the history behind them and appreciating the uniqueness that each coin holds. So, next time you're going through your pocket change or sifting through your collection, keep an eye out for those rare 1991 quarters. They might just change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more about valuable coins, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. And as always, leave a comment below with any questions, thoughts, or your own experiences with rare coins. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your coin hunting. Who knows what treasures you'll uncover next. Now 1972 quarter dollars, United States of America today. Hey, coin collectors and history buffs. If you've ever wondered if your pocket change could make you rich, then you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be sitting in your collection, or even in your wallet right now, waiting to change your life. It's the 1972 quarter dollar. But this isn't just any ordinary 25-cent piece. It's a coin that has skyrocketed in value for some, and it's hiding a fascinating history that goes back nearly 50 years. Stick around to find out how this seemingly simple coin could be worth millions of dollars, and how you can spot a rare one yourself. Asterisk, the 1972 quarter dollar is part of the Washington Quarter series, the iconic design that has been gracing U.S. coins since 1932. The coin's design was created by John Flanagan and features the profile of the first President of the United States, George Washington. This coin has become synonymous with American history, representing the nation's past while circulating in everyday transactions. The year 1972 was one of change and transformation. It was a year that reflected America's complex political landscape, with the Vietnam War winding down and a changing social order. It was a year of new beginnings, with new musical revolutions like disco coming to the forefront, while the country struggled with the consequences of the 60s. Against this backdrop, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these 1972 quarters to keep up with the economic demands of the time. But what makes this particular coin special? Well, in 1972, the United States Mint produced millions of quarters, but it wasn't just the sheer number of coins that made this year stand out. There were significant error coins minted, particularly the rare double die variety. And this is where things get interesting. Now, let's talk about the real money, because not all 1972 quarters are worth the same. You're probably thinking, a 1972 quarter, it's just a quarter, right? Wrong. The value of this coin can soar depending on a few key factors, such as condition, rarity, and most importantly, errors. So let's break it down. First up, you need to know that the most valuable 1972 quarters are the double die error quarters. These coins were struck with a doubled image due to a misalignment in the die during the minting process. This resulted in letters and numbers on the coin appearing distorted or doubled, particularly on the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." It's a rare error, but if you happen to find one, you could be holding onto a coin worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. How much are these double die quarters worth? Well, if you find one in good condition, you could be looking at a value in the $1,000 to $400,000 range, depending on the quality of the coin, the extent of the doubling, and its provenance. Alright, so now you're wondering, how can you spot one of these rare, valuable 1972 double die quarters? Well, let's get into the details. First off, you'll want to closely inspect the obverse side of the coin, the side with George Washington's portrait. Focus particularly on the words liberty and in God we trust. If you notice any doubling in the letters or numbers, even a slight doubling, that's your cue. The doubling should be clear and visible under magnification, with the second image of each letter slightly shifted. Asterisk, another important feature to examine is the mint mark. The mint mark indicates where the coin was produced. It can be located on the obverse, just under Washington's neck. Coins minted at the Philadelphia Mint don't have a mint mark, while those minted in Denver have a D, and those from San Francisco have an S. Pay attention to these details because they can significantly impact a coin's value. Besides the error varieties, the condition of the coin plays a big role in determining its value. Coins that have been well preserved, or in uncirculated condition, are worth much more than those that have been worn down or heavily circulated. You'll want to check for sharp details, especially on the Washington portrait and the eagle on the reverse side of the coin. Asterisk, coins are graded on a scale from poor asterisk to perfect mint state. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A coin in MS 65 or higher could easily see its value increase by hundreds or thousands of dollars, depending on the error and its condition. Asterisk, so, how do you get your hands on one of these elusive, valuable coins? Well, if you're lucky, you might just find one while going through rolls of quarters. But if you're serious about investing in rare coins, there are a few things you should know. Rare coins are often sold through coin dealers, auction houses, and even online marketplaces like eBay. Always remember to do your research, and never buy a coin without verifying its authenticity and condition. If you find a rare 1972 double die quarter, get it professionally graded by a reputable numismatic grading service. This will help you establish its value and make sure you're getting the best deal. So there you have it, the 1972 quarter dollar is more than just pocket change. It's a coin with a rich history, a fascinating story, and the potential to bring you significant wealth. Whether you're a collector, an investor, or just someone who enjoys the thrill of discovering something rare, this coin is a must-know. If you think you might have a valuable 1972 quarter, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, check for any double die errors, and get it professionally graded if you think it's something special. Who knows? You might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin discoveries. And hey, leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin in your collection or your change. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting. Now 1967 quarter dollars United States of America today. Hello, coin lovers and history enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the story of one of America's most intriguing coins, the 1967 quarter dollar. If you think this is just another piece of pocket change, think again. You could have a valuable collector's item on your hands, and you wouldn't even know it. What makes this coin so special? Not only does it have a deep connection to the history of the 1960s, but it also holds a potential value of, brace yourselves, $50 million. That's right. Stick with me as we uncover the fascinating history, the minting process, and why the 1967 quarter could be the key to unlocking a treasure chest of coins worth way more than face value. 1967 wasn't just any ordinary year in American history. It was a time of monumental shifts and powerful movements. The country was knee-deep in the Vietnam War, the civil rights movement was gaining unstoppable momentum, and iconic music was beginning to define an entire generation. This year saw the birth of the famous Summer of Love, and the 1967 quarter was minted right in the middle of this pivotal time. Asterisk, despite the chaos, one constant in the American economy was the quarter. Featuring George Washington's image, as designed by John Flanagan, the 1967 quarter was part of an ongoing tradition of U.S. coinage. But this coin's minting process wasn't quite as simple as it seemed, as we were in a period of change not just in politics, but also in coin composition. By this time, the US Mint had already begun the switch from silver to copper-nickel alloys for all coins, setting the stage for a new era of coinage. Before 1965, US quarters were struck from 90% silver and 10% copper, making them valuable in terms of their metal content. But with the rising cost of silver, the government was forced to make a bold decision. They would stop using silver in coins and instead use a copper-nickel alloy, which was cheaper and more abundant. This shift started with the 1965 quarter, and by 1967, all quarters, including the one we're talking about today, were. This change wasn't just about saving money for the government. It had a profound impact on collectors and investors, as the older silver quarters became more valuable, while the newer copper-nickel versions, like the 1967 quarter, started to fade into the background. Little did anyone know, these new quarters would eventually become valuable in their own right, especially for the rare versions that were made with minting errors. Okay, so now we get to the exciting part, the 1967 quarter's value. While most people would assume this coin is worth only 25 cents, the reality is far more thrilling. Thanks to rare minting errors and the coin's growing significance in the numismatic world, some 1967 quarters have sold for much more than their face value. In fact, some of them have reached staggering prices in auctions, with some fetching up to $50 million. Now, before you start digging through your change jar, let's break down why some of these 1967 quarters are worth so much. There are several factors that determine the value of a coin, and the 1967 quarter is no different. Condition, rarity, and errors play a huge role in the valuation. But the big question is, how can a coin that was supposed to be made of common copper and nickel be worth millions? Let's start with errors. The 1967 quarter was minted during a time of transition, and this led to some fascinating mistakes in the minting process. Some coins left the mint with double strikes, die cracks, or other errors that collectors find irresistible. These errors make a coin much rarer and more valuable than a regular quarter. One of the most sought-after versions of the 1967 quarter is the double die error. This happens when the die strikes the coin more than once, causing the design to appear faint or doubled in certain places. Finding a 1967 quarter with a clear double die error can mean a significant payout to the lucky collector who stumbles upon it. These coins can go for thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. So, how can you identify a valuable 1967 quarter? The first step is to look for a mint mark. Quarters minted in 1967 without a mint mark were struck in Philadelphia, but if you find one with a D or S mint mark, it means it was minted in Denver or San Francisco, and these may carry different values. However, the real treasure lies in finding coins with minting errors like double strikes, off-center designs, or other rare features. Once you've found a coin with potential, the next step is grading. A coin in mint condition, no wear, no scratches, just pristine, will be worth far more than one that's been circulating for years. You may want to take it to a professional coin grader to ensure you're getting an accurate value for your coin. And remember, the condition is key. A coin in MS-65 or higher condition is ideal. How rare is a valuable 1967 quarter? Well, that depends. While millions of these coins were minted, only a small percentage of them will have the type of error or condition that makes them highly valuable. Coins with double die errors or die cracks are especially rare. Plus, the popularity of these coins among collectors has only increased over time. The demand for rare and error coins has skyrocketed, so if you have a well-preserved or error-struck 1967 quarter, you could be sitting on a gold mine. So there you have it, folks. The 1967 quarter dollar is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history and a potentially valuable treasure, waiting to be discovered. Whether you have a simple quarter in your pocket or a rare error coin, it's worth taking a second look at the quarters you come across. Who knows? You might be holding on to a coin worth millions. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed learning about the 1967 quarter dollar and its massive potential value, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with fellow coin collectors, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin discoveries. We've got plenty more valuable coins to explore, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your coin collection bring you fortune. Now 1965 quarter dollars United States of America. Today you're in for a treat today as we dive deep into a coin that's full of surprises, the 1965 quarter dollar. This seemingly unassuming coin has a history that's as intriguing as its value, and we're about to reveal why it could be worth up to $6.20 million. Yes, you heard that right, $6.2 million. Let's uncover the mystery behind the 1965 quarter dollar and why it could be hiding in your pocket right now. Let's start with the basics. The 1965 quarter was part of the United States regular coinage production, a coin that you would find in your pocket, in change, or perhaps under the cushions of your couch. It was minted to reflect the nation's economy, but little did people know, this coin would become an icon in the world of coin collecting. So what made this coin so special? In 1965, the United States was facing an economic shift. Silver, once the primary metal used in coins, was becoming harder and harder to obtain. It was becoming too expensive, and supplies were running low. So, to tackle this shortage, the U.S. Treasury made a historic decision: they would no longer use silver in certain coins, and that included the quarter. The 1965 quarter would be the very first one to feature a clad copper-nickel composition, replacing the traditional 90% silver mix. The new coin was composed of a sandwich of copper and nickel, but here's where the twist comes in. A small number of 1,965 quarters were produced with a layering error, a flaw in the minting process that caused them to have the wrong combination of metals. These error coins were extremely rare, and most of them were caught during production. But a few slipped through the cracks, and those are the coins we're after. These error coins are incredibly rare, and they've been the subject of intense interest among collectors. The reason why these particular coins are so valuable is simple: they are one of a kind. The flawed layering made these coins an anomaly in a sea of otherwise standard 1965 quarters. Now, you might be wondering, just how much are these error coins worth? Well, these rare 1965 quarters can fetch an incredible price. In fact, a 1965 quarter with this error sold for a whopping $6.20 million at auction. That's right, $6.2 million for a coin that was once in circulation as mere pocket change. How did this coin go from being just another piece of pocket change to a collector's holy grail? It all comes down to rarity and demand. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for errors and anomalies. The rarer the coin, the higher the price it can command. And in the case of this 1965 quarter, only a handful of these error coins are still known to exist. With such limited availability, the price has soared over time, reaching heights that few other coins can match. One thing to keep in mind is that condition is everything. A 1965 quarter with the error that's in mint condition is going to be far more valuable than one that's worn or damaged. Professional grading services, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation * or professional coin grading service, are essential when it comes to determining the value of rare coins like these. They assess the quality, rarity, and authenticity of the coin, and a high-grade 1965 error quarter will certainly command a premium price. So how can you tell if your 1965 quarter is one of these rare error coins? First, let's take a look at the edge. Look closely for any irregularities, perhaps a split layer or a strange discoloration where the copper and nickel meet. You might also notice different textures or uneven surfaces. While it's not always easy to spot these errors, a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe can really help you get a closer look. Another important thing to note is that not all 1965 quarters are valuable. In fact, most of them are still worth just 25 cents. It's the error coins that have skyrocketed in value. So, if you happen to find a 1965 quarter, it's important to examine it carefully. You might just be holding a rare treasure. Imagine for a moment that you find one of these rare error coins. What would you do with that $6.2 million? It's more than just the financial reward, it's about holding a piece of history in your hand. A coin that's not only a symbol of an era but a one-in-a-lifetime discovery that few people on Earth will ever have the chance to experience. To recap, the 1965 quarter dollar was the first to be minted without silver, as the US faced a shortage of the precious metal. But a rare minting error caused a small number of these quarters to be produced with the wrong metal layers, and these error coins have since become a highly valuable collector's item. Today, the value of one of these error coins can reach up to $6.2 million, making it one of the most expensive and sought-after coins in American history. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever come across a 1965 quarter dollar in your collection or found an error coin with huge value? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another fascinating coin story like this one. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and remember, you never know what treasure might be hiding in your pocket.